Hello everybody, I believe I am now live, as usual. I do not know, but yeah, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today we are once again going to be working on TurtysChemistry and on the Shale Fracturer. Yeah, let's just so let's just recap what we did in the last stream. So obviously in the last stream we got these tabs working, and between streams I have managed to get them to be selectable, which they previously weren't. I've also temporarily removed the white space, but I'll add that back later in this stream. And yeah, I think that's actually all we did last stream, surprisingly enough. And that was like a 3-hour stream, but it is how it is, and those are done now. We don't have to touch them and get that system working ever again. I have slightly changed the code between streams, and also this is kind of loud music. Let me turn that down, or at least it's loud for me. Okay, so yeah, I have changed the code a little bit between streams, but not much. So the first thing I did was put it in a new method to unclutter the constructor, and I managed to change the full width, full height into a singular field, just using a ternary operator, and I think I did something else. No, that's all I did. Yeah, and then I obviously did the hovering thing, so I can now select them after having gone from this one, and they stay open. When I've got this one hovered, they stay open if either of these are hovered, and the tooltip works correctly. That was extremely simple to do. Well, it was quite simple, so all I did is checked if the mouse is in the area of where these tabs should be, and if it's in this area, I just set a boolean to true, and then I just add that to this main if check here, where it will render it if that's the case. Fairly simple stuff. Yeah, so the thing I want to do in this stream is I want to sort of sort out these two tabs, because they are quite ugly in their current state, being like right there. It doesn't really work right there. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to implement a sort of box that will come like here, and it will come up and around those two tabs to sort of make it a part of this tab here. I don't actually have any idea how to do that, or at least how to make it dynamic, but we can figure that out. So obviously the first thing I'm going to need to do is make a texture for the background that will go around these. In fact, I should be able to copy a texture that I have that already exists, basically for that. So if I come into here, I have the pop out. I should just be able to copy paste that, and I'll just name this for now tab background. And yeah, I should be able to use this to have it dynamically sort of size itself. Yeah, let's try to figure that out. So I looked at how vanilla does their buttons, because if you create a button, like a just normal button, it is dynamically sized. and that happens actually in abstract widgets. It happens about here, so they do tubelets basically. I'm not sure exactly how it works, since there's a lot of magic numbers here. Yeah, I don't know entirely how this is working. I don't know why it's adding the width divided by 2. That should just be the x pos, surely. Oh, I see. So it does the x and then it does the y and then it renders the width divided by 2, so that I assume it can add this half of the texture to that. I think. So, yeah, I honestly have no idea how to do this. First things first, though, we're going to need to render it before all of this happens, since we want it to be sort of in the background, not in front of any of these. So let's create a, well, let's just set the shader texture first. So render system.set shader texture 0, and then we can create a resource for that background. So resources dot I guess I'll call it tab background. I already forgot what I actually named the file. Oh, tab background. Fantastic. Let's come into resources. I should just be able to copy pop out. So all this class is just some constants for all my resources. It's much better than having to construct it every single time I want any of these. I can just grab it from here and it will be here. Just using the component method, because these are all in the component package. Just goes through some methods to get to it. It's a very simple way of doing things. If you don't do this in your own mods already, I highly recommend creating some sort of resources class. If you have like textures that are done by code anyways. Even entity textures really should be in some form of resource constant class. Let's just import resources. Resources probably isn't the best name, since there's already 2 other classes called resources, but oh well. Then let's okay, let's try and do a normal blitz, and we'll do this.x and this.y, and we'll just do 0, 0, and we don't want the width and height here. We want to have this be slightly different. So if this dot orientation is vertical, then we can do something along the lines of using the width. Wait, if the orientation is vertical, that's does that mean the tabs are vertical, or does that mean they're rotated vertically? I've completely forgotten how I determined that. Okay, so yeah, okay, so it means that they are in vertical orientation. Fantastic. So if they're in vertical orientation, then we just want to use the width. So we'll use this dot width, and we'll just do times 2. This dot width times 2. Alright, we need to do the horizontal as well, so that will just be this dot height times 2, I guess, would be how we want to do that. Let's just see what that does. Do we want to see what that does? Yeah, let's see what that does. Here we are. Oh yes, I have put the chat on subscriber mode only, just to test it out, really, not for any particular reason. Also, it means you have to subscribe if you want to chat, so you know, yeah, deal with it. Okay, interesting. That doesn't like that. Okay. Did I completely miss something? I probably completely missed something. Let's look at this in the background. Right, I think we should use set shader color, shouldn't we? Yes, we should. Nope. Possibly it can't find the texture. It's actually going to be before all of these, though, isn't it? Which Eclipse isn't going to show me that far back. Okay, that's fine. We can open the logs once it finishes refreshing. There we go. Why do you have the 1.17 background on the title screen? Because I assume when I updated this mod to 1.18, it didn't change some of the things that it was meant to change. I've had that happen a lot, actually, with many different things. Okay, here it is. So it cannot find tab background, right, because I didn't refresh the I didn't refresh it. Let's reload the textures. That's not what I meant to do. Not at all what I meant to do. Okay, that works now. It does load. But obviously, that kind of gives us something we don't intend for. So I guess what we could do, we could do 4 blits for each of the corners. So we could sort of blit this top left corner, then we could blit the top right corner, and then, so like we could actually blit the different corners of the texture themselves. So we can blit this corner, then this corner, then this corner, then this corner. That way we don't have to try and like resize anything. It will just be correct. Okay, let's do that. So let's come into here. And we need a way to specify the sort of texture max coordinates, right? I think there's a different blit method for that. So this, I hate all these different blit methods which you can't tell. In fact, should we get parchment? Let me see how hard it is to get parchment, because I've completely forgotten how you do it. Okay. So we need to use a librarian Gradle plugin. Right, okay. I haven't done this in a long time. I've done it once and it was quite a while ago. So let's come into, oh, I just did that. And we need to add the parchment maven. So let's come into here. Oh wait, we probably don't need to do this in the build script, do we? I think we maybe need to do it. Oh no, it would be in the build script, wouldn't it? Right. Not in repositories though, it would be in dependencies. So group. Oh, we'll need to add both, won't we? This is where my completely awful knowledge of Gradle will show, because I'm awful at Gradle. I don't understand how any of this is working, to be honest. So that's the Maven added, right? So now we just need to add it to the class path. So class path group org.parchments mc colon librarian although I think it's just org.parchment and then I can add the actual name here. And then I can add the version, which is 1.0 plus. I don't think I need to add this changing thing. I don't know what that means. And then I need to use the parchment mappings channel. So let's come into parchment down there. And the latest is 2021.12.19. Or at least I assume that's what this means. And then let's just regen the runs. Let me recheck, because I haven't read chat yet, actually. Turty does math again. Yeah, we are going to be doing some more math in this stream, unfortunately. As much as I despise math, we have to do some math, and it didn't like that. So, it cannot find the version that I put. Oh, because I need to add 1.18.1, like that. Yes, like that. Let's try again. The likes just went from 9 to 26. Wow, they did just go from 9 to 26. And the subs are 9.4k. No, the subs are still 6.4k. What spec is your PC? My PC is... Oh, this didn't work again. Oh, I need to apply the plugin. Right. Where do I need to apply that? Here. Let's try again. What spec is my PC? My PC is a AMD Ryzen 5 something probably, and my graphics card is a RTX 3060, which I think is probably good, but maybe not. Okay, did it not like that either? Let's see. So it indeed does not like that. It does not like 2021 12.19 1.18.1. Why does it not like that? Huh? I think I can just put this as one thing. Like, I think I can remove group. I think I can remove this and put that. I don't think that'll make a difference though. I think that's just something I can do. So yeah, I guess this must be wrong. The latest is 2021 12.19, and then it is indeed dash 1.18.1, or at least I assume it's 1.18.1. It might be 1.18. Let's just try 1.18. Nope. It is 1.18.1. Maybe it's going to give a different error somewhere down here, because it does that sometimes. Could not download MCP mappings. You what? Oh right, because it does need MCP mappings for the parameters. Forgot about that. What else has it got to scream at me with? Currently loaded. Okay, do I have to like load it first then, instead of straight away changing this? Let's try this. So let's refresh with that not changed. I highly doubt this is the issue because it doesn't make much sense, but maybe. Maybe it needs to download the mappings before I can set the mappings. I don't know. I should have done this in terminal because this is going to take forever in Eclipse, I think. I don't know why it prints these deprecated methods. I wish it didn't, because I don't see the point in it printing those. Build successful, 52 seconds. Impressive. Okay, let's try again. Parchment 2021 19 1.18.1. Let's do it as a gradle task. Nope. Still doesn't like it. Well, I guess I cannot use parchment then. At least not right now. Maybe it just doesn't work for 1.18.1. Okay, fine. We should still have everything with the correct mappings, though. Okay, so let's figure this out then. Or at least try and figure it out without parameters. So there should be one that uses the texture X, texture Y, and then the like texture width, texture height, but not the actual texture width, texture height. Probably this one, but it might be this one. Okay, let's try to do this one. So stack this.x, this.y, And then this is going to be probably the same. So that's the texture X, texture Y. This is probably still the width, probably still the height. And then I don't know what these three could be. Probably the just texture width, texture height. But then that leaves us with this last inch, which I have no idea. And also we would need another inch, which I doubt there is. There is one with a last inch there. This is probably the width and height then. So let's do this dot width divided by 2, this dot height divided by 2. Divide by 2, divide by 2. Okay, we can try that. Get rid of this one. Hello Stephen, welcome to the stream. What theme do you use on Eclipse? It looks so good. So I use the material theme. It's a custom theme. Not my custom theme, but it's not built into Eclipse. Try and show you. Okay. Okay, I think, did I break run client? Probably. Okay, window preferences, general appearance. So you have to install the dev style plugin. I think it's called Darkest Dark Theme is what they call it. And then you can open the color themes page, and here you can select a theme for your editor. And if you browse, it will bring you to this site right here, which is blinding me. There we go. And on this site, you just you can select any theme you want. There's hundreds, thousands even. Yeah, there's 12,000 plus. So all I did was just search for material, and I used this one, and I've changed it a bit, although that one looks quite nice. Or I might have to steal that one instead. Well, that looks really nice actually. Oh, I'm gonna have to steal that one. Anyways, I'll do that in a minute. Let's test if this does work. We might see something really funky if those two last parameters are something different. Okay, it's just not rendering anything now. Let's try with those two last parameters gone. Eat those. Oh, it's rendering behind the tab. Oh, of course. So, yeah, I see. So, let's create an int for width and an int for height. How is Windows 11 going? Horribly. I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. I think things look nice. But the fact that everything is in a sub menu, I think, is awful. Like not being able to right-click the taskbar. And you also can't drag things from like one application to another, which is really stupid. Like if I wanted to drag the stream like somehow into Eclipse, which you can't do, but let's just say I wanted to do something like that, you can't. There's no drag and drop across windows support, which is awful. Also, by default, the clock doesn't show up on multiple monitors, so I had to install a different thing that did that for me. Yeah, there's a few other things as well, which are really janky. But it looks nice, so yeah. Okay, so let's use this dot width. Oh, I guess we can just use this dot width. Yeah, so that gives us the top part. Oh, that's a slight issue. Okay, I can fix that in a second. Yeah, because all I'm doing is checking for that position. That's something I didn't even think of, but okay, no, I guess that's not right. I want it to be this dot width times 2. Or it's like this dot width times 2 negative this dot width divided by 2. Just eat those. Yeah, I like that. And then let's do the same for the height as well. Will you make a video on mix-ins? I will, eventually. But that's not something I want to cover soon. Oh, right, yeah, it's just this dot width times 1.5. This is why I'm not good at math. Oh, right. It doesn't like that because it doesn't want floats. Yeah, so I can't actually do it like that because it doesn't want floats. Is that the right thing though? That height seems wrong. No, that I guess that height is correct. I just need to push it up. And let's come out of debug with perspective. I need to change the line width. It goes a little too far off my monitor. And I guess I could move this outline a little bit. Let's get rid of some stuff. Okay. Yeah, so that would be the top left. Let's then try split again. So stack. Now this would be this dot x. Let's copy these two values here. So int width, and then we can do int height. I guess I could do times 1.5 and then cast it to an int, but But I prefer the implicit casting. What's wrong with that? Huh? What's wrong with that? Oh, this one's the issue, of course. So let's use this dot x plus width. So that will be the starting point, and then this dot y plus height. And then it won't be 0, 0. It will be 256 negative width. So 256 negative width. And then 256 negative height. And then it will just be, well, I don't need to put the 256 on the end, do I? Also, it won't be 256 negative height. This would just be, wait, okay. So this is the X position. This is the Y position. Okay, and then this is the texture X, this is the texture Y. So let's put this back to 0 for the height. And then we need the width and the height. So width, height. Is that correct? Maybe. Let's have a look. Yes, but also no. So that would just be this dot y. That gives us that half. Then we need to just, I guess, copy paste this. I'll copy paste this one. So first let's do the bottom left. So that will be plus height. And then this will be 256 negative height. So that gives us that bottom left one. And then let's copy paste this again. Let's do this dot x plus width. And 256 negative width. And then that gets us the whole thing. Then we just need to move that up. How much do I want to move that up by? Up by the full height, I guess. So that means I'm going to have to get the full height, which is here. Let's make a getter for that then, instead of having to do that every time. So public int offset, or I'll call it get offset. What are you trying to do? I am trying to make the background for the tab system, or for the tab groups, because they look a bit ugly when they're just sort of floating there. I'll just put in 0 for now, but I'm probably going to want to change that. Well, I guess I could pass that into the method, couldn't I? So int white space. But I'll probably go ahead and make that a constant. Okay, terminate. Okay, and it will be this dot y plus or negative, I guess, gets offset 0 divided by 2. And let's put that there. You know, I can just put that in here. Let's try this. Probably won't work. I've probably forgotten something crucial. Oh, I missed that message. Are you on Fabric? No. Why would I be on Fabric? I mean, come on now. How did this stream genuinely get 27 likes? What the hell happened? I am intrigued. Very intrigued. Anyways. Oh. Not quite what I intended. Oh, right, of course, because that's the height. I need to adjust the Y as I was previously doing. Like that. What the hell? I must have put that somewhere wrong. So this dot Y negative the offset divided by 2. Oh. Oops. Okay. That's kind of what I wanted. But on the width, it's a little sort of too much. Or is it? I kind of like it, but it's a little odd. I mean, I could try... Try just doing this dot width for the width. And then adding that over. So just adding the width. Adding width times 2. Adding width. And then adding width times 2. Not width times 2, width times 4. No, not width times 4. Width times 2, negative I guess width divided by 2. It's getting a little messy, but we can deal with it, it's fine. Negative width divided by 2. Negative width divided by 2. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Now, we should make this only happen when it's being hovered, though. We can do that by plonking this for loop here, grabbing that, plonking it down here, and saying if tabs hovered. Let me do that. It doesn't like that. Why doesn't it like that? Okay, let's do or. This dot is hovered, and this dot active. Okay, so that works now. Yeah. Fantastic. Now let's make that work with white space. So, let's say, okay, first of all, I'm going to store this offset because that's annoying. Oh, we need to do that for the height as well. Oh, no, we don't. Idiot. Ignore me. Int offset is equal get offset. Now let's make a constant for the white space. So public static final int white space is equal. I'll do 2. I think 3 was a little too much when I did that before. Okay, but it's the offset divided by 2. Now, obviously, this is only going to work for when it's vertical orientation. Let's use white space here as well. Okay, whatever. I think you could also add a break in the loop where it checks for the tabs that's hovered. And that's true. Right, yeah. That's actually a good point. For some reason I didn't think of that. So if it's true, then I can just break. I don't need to continue looping once it's found one that's hovered, since that's all the loop's being for. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Let's try run that. I might move this part into its own method. In fact, I might make a util method for drawing the 4 corners. That might make things a little easier in the future. Here we are. Okay, fantastic. So that now has the white space built into it. Now, I noticed that because of my method that checks where the mouse is to check if it's over, The issue with that method is it doesn't account for the white space in between. So I'm thinking maybe there's a few things I could do here. I could A, check if it's within this whole area, but I think that'd be a little weird. Or B, I could kind of check this area here, the whole space that these tabs are in. I think that's what I'm going to do because I think it's a little dodgy otherwise. So let's create a method for that. So let's go private static boolean is mouse in area. Let's say tab. No, we don't need the tab. We need the int mouse x, int mouse y. Then we need the int x, int y, int width, int height. And then let's basically copy this method, but substitute those values. So tab.x would just be x, tab.y would be y, tab.x would be x, tab.width would be just width, tab.y is just y, and then height. And then I can say instead of is mouse over tab, I can say is mouse in area. Then I can say get offsets white space. Instead of passing in the white space, let's just use the goddamn offset in that method. Use the white space in that method. There's no point passing it in. It's a constant, goddammit. There we go. So get offset is going to be the well, it's going to be the height in this circumstance, but it might be the width in another circumstance. So that's going to be something I'm going to have to check for again. So, okay. Let's get this to orientation. If it's vertical, then we want to use the I'm temporarily going to name this offset A. I'll fix that in a second. If it's vertical, then we just want to use, so this is this the X position actually? I think so. I think this is the X position. Is it the X position? Yeah, so the X and then the Y. How did we calculate the X position for these? We just used probably this dot X plus width. Dot X plus this dot width, or this dot Y plus No, this is still going to be this dot x plus this dot heights width. Wait. I'm confused already. No, it's always going to be this dot x plus this dot width. Once again, math is completely losing me. So this dot width, and then this. Oh no, this is where we use the offset. Offset A. Yes, but then offset A. Oh no. Offset A divided by 2. This dot Y negative offset A. And then no, that's wrong. This dot Y negative this dot heights. Times this dot subtabs dot size. Oh no. In which case I can just use offset A divided by 2, which is what I had. Yeah. And then it's just the... Wait, so that is the Y position. Then we want the width and the height, so that's just... this dot width, this dot height. No. Offset A. I don't know. Okay, is that right? I don't need this loop, I just realised that. Let's get rid of the loop. Do you have any plans for structure generation? I do have plans for structure generation, yeah. Okay, so that works. Kind of. So it's offset by, like, what, half one? Yeah. Why is it offset by half one? Because this needs to be divided by 4. Oh, don't tell me this is going to get back to... Okay, this isn't quite right. Is this the 1 pixel offset issue again? Because that's 1 pixel there. Yeah, so it's a 1 pixel offset issue. With the Y, let's just -1 then. The height, I mean. Wait, no, that's still 1 pixel offset, isn't it? Yeah. let's just negative. Oh yeah, of course, because there's a white space on the bottom. Of course. That's why. So we can -2, and that gets us there. Okay. Now, will that work with 1 tab, and will that work with 3 tabs? Only one way to find out. Let's go into here. Let's find our tab creation, which is somewhere down here. Here we go. Let's create the ham. Okay, then let's add the ham. Done it. I knew that wasn't going to work. Okay, why? Did I hardcode something with a 2? Yes, I did. So, okay, so one of these divided by 2s need to be changed. This one, I think. Divided by this dot. No. No, not that one. It's going to be something to do with the Y position. So this is the X here. Then this is the Y. Okay, so subtracting that offset isn't gonna work how I want it to. Maths. Why does maths exist? Who invented it? And why did they invent it? Could they have just not invented it, and then we wouldn't have to ever deal with this? That would be great. Would be absolutely fantastic. Because I do not like dealing with this. So, where I'm taking away the offset, I think I need to do the offset divided by... Oh god, this is going to be horrible. Okay, but does the actual... Interesting. Right, and that's this divided by 4 thing here is causing that. Because that only works with when there's 2 tabs. When will you do 1.18 tutorials? I've done 1.18 tutorials. You good? You good, bro? Anyways, how to fix this? I guess it's time to try and fix it. Let's fix this part first, and then we'll try and look at this afterwards. So we have the X position. The X position is fine, isn't it? Yeah, that's not going to change. Apart from, it will change if the tabs were along the bottom or top. So we will have to fix that. That's probably going to be hell. I am thinking of making this whole tab system into a library at some point. But I am going to have to fix some of this janky stuff if I want to do that. Like this part right here, I need to fix this. I'll solve the top and bottom ones after I have actually got it to work when vertical. So we're using this.y negative offset. And offset is the whole offset divided by 2. So why wouldn't that work? Why would that not... Why would that not be half of this whole thing up? I guess it's just, yeah, the issue is that it's just trying still to do it for 2 of them instead of 3 of them. So it's going to be one of these 2s. One of these 2s is going to have to be substituted for the count of tabs. So let's go ahead and let's just start substituting some of these 2s. So this dot sub tabs dot size. Okay. So not that one. It's actually okay. We can rule out all of these ones because those are for the X anyways. I think it's just where I have this dot offset divided by 2. I think this needs to be this dot offset divided by the size. Sort of. But then the height divided by 2. This is going to have to be the size. Is that right? No. Divided by 2 still? This divided by 2? Yes. So that gets us the full height. No, it doesn't get us the right height. Because this is still not right. Something here is not right. If I do here, this, is that, how much taller is that? And in fact, why is the width not right? What did I change about the width? Width, negative width divided by 2. It's like, so there should be 1 here, and then to the left, and then there should be 1 here. So this bottom right one, this one here, must be wrong. Also, why is this rendering in front of the other tabs? I'm going to need to fix that, aren't I? Wait, it shouldn't be, though, because it's here. Oh, but it's, right, okay, so it's done by the index thing, not the, I would use a custom class for drawing squares like that, or at least some functions. Yeah, I was gonna do that. I guess I should just do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So let's go. It might just help to have it separated from this. So let's go into my GUI utils. Let's go public static void draw. I don't know what to call it. Draw quad area. Draw quad texture. Draw quad split texture. I don't know. And then let's copy paste this. And let's copy paste this. And we can just, I think, use GUI component.blit for that. I think. Okay, the first thing it's going to need is a post stack. That's important. Then we'll have the int start x, or I guess just int x, int y. So let's go int x, int x, int x, int x. No, let's not remove any of that yet. Let's quickly just, I'm going to put this in like notepads. Sure, notepad, whatever. This will do. Okay. Now I can start substituting now that I have that backed up. Let's get rid of this. So that's the first quadrant, and then that'll be... No, I guess this needs to stay the same. So we want int width, int height. Okay. Y negative offset is just Y. Okay, I think I need to yeah, I need to add the texture size on the end, otherwise it's not gonna let that be static. Okay, let's terminate. Okay, so what needs to stay here? You know what, let's pass in the int texture, int image width, int image height, and let's just replace all of these. So image width, image width, image width, image width, image width, image width, image height, image height, image height, image height, image height, and image height. That made it so much worse. Holy crap. Okay. That has made it 50 times more complicated. So these two top ones, it does the X position plus the width times 2. Instead, that should just be X. No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. And then these are correct. And then we have the texture positions, so those are going to be correct. And then we just have the width and the height, so width and the height, the width and the height, the width and the height. Okay. So all of these need to stay the same. I'm pretty sure that's all correct, and that we can just pass in values now. So let's call draw. Oh, it's obviously in GUI utils. Dot draw quad split texture. Taking the stack, let's put this dot x, let's put this dot y, let's put the width, the height, and 256, 256. Okay, but obviously that doesn't use the offset. And how do we need to use the offset? So the offset is used for what? It's something we add or we take away from the what's that? The Y position? No, the okay, so this is the X position. This is, yeah, the Y position. So we do Y position negative offsets. Let's try that. Just see if it'll still work fine. Okay. Here we are. Oh, hello. Okay. Did something else use the offset then? How is this any different then? This is going to be much harder to debug with it like this. That's the issue. Okay, let's try just something as simple, okay, as doing a 32 by 32 square with this dot x and this dot y. That does not work. Okay. So something here needs to go. What is correct? The first one is correct. The second one is offset too much. So let's go to here. This is the second one. And I think it's just width times 2. No, it's just plus width, right? Yes. So then these two afterwards, or I guess just this one. X plus width. Oh no, because that's the right one. So negative width divided by 2. No. No, that is x plus width. That's right. So this one is just x. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Yes. So, if we now pass in these values, let's go width, height, negative offset. Hello? So I guess it isn't like height negative offset. That's going to be my guess. That guess would be correct. Which makes sense, actually. So the height is currently set to this dot height times 2. So this should be this dot height times this dot subtabs dot size. Is that the right height? Okay, let's do on the Y position, negative offset divided by 2. Huh? Okay, is that centered? No. Times 2, because offset is currently set 2 divided by 2. No. Let's put that like that. Okay. So where are we with this? We need to figure out how now to center this whole box, which I think just brings us back to what we had yesterday. The same issue we were having yesterday, trying to fix this. So it's going to be I think probably the offset method is wrong. Where is offset used in here? Okay, so that's what we used as like the full width and full height. So let's do this, right? Offset divided by 2 plus the height divided by 2 plus 1. Okay. Possibly it doesn't like that. Because we need to negative offset. Or not. This is just an exact repeat of what we had yesterday. Bruh. Okay. If we use this dot y, that puts it there. So how do we get it from there to be half of this height upwards? Well, not half of this height. It's half of the height negative this height. So negative offsets divided by 2 gets us there. And then negative this dot height divided by 2 will get us there. Now, is that centered? I don't think so. Is it? I think that's slightly off-centered. So let's do plus. It could be to do with the white. No, that doesn't make sense. Tab count times tab size divided by 2. Well, instead of this whole thing, add this dot subtabs dot size times this dot height divided by 2. Surely that's not what you mean. Unless you meant that from what I had, in which case I don't know what I had when you sent that message. I think this is pretty close here. And how much off is that? I don't know. Let's whip out paint.net or snipping tool. Let's do 3 second delay. Okay, let's do a new file. All I want to see is how much between there and there. So that is 52. And that is 40. Okay. So that's a 1:2 ratio. So it's actually 26 to 20. Wait. If I do divided by 4 there. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. But now that's too much on the bottom. Oh, divided by 3. So if I divide by this dot subtabs dot size, is that correct now? Let's do 3 seconds, new. Okay. That is 42. And that is 50. Done it. Done it. So that's 8 different. So that's actually 4 pixels different. So is the difference... It has to be the white space then, doesn't it? Or plus white space. Oh no, I meant negative white space. Is that right? Hello, Killer EXE. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently suffering with maths. Okay, let's check that. So that is 46. And that is 46. Okay. That's good, but maybe not good enough. Darn it. Knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that wasn't going to work. It was too good to be true. It was too good to be goddamn true. Okay, but why? Why is that too good to be true? I'm wondering if maybe this right here. What if I do that? No, unfortunately not. So it's the Y. The Y is just not right. Why is it not right? What offset is that having right now? And what can I change that won't affect it when it's got 3 tabs? Bro. Okay, while I'm here, I just want to try something. I want to try this. I want to add a bunch of tabs. Can I not do that? Because this is something we didn't test in the last stream. We only tested 4 tabs, I believe. Okay, it does actually work. I just wanted to check that that did work. Okay. Might actually be easier to work with this many tabs and get it to work for these, and then... Yeah, because even the height isn't right for this, actually. It's a pain trying to get it to work for multiple sizes at the same time. This part right here must be wrong, I think. I think that's the issue. Anyone have any ideas of how I can get this to work? I think I'm going to have to start this little bit from the beginning, because otherwise, yeah, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to just try it from the beginning. GUI utils, .draw, quad, split texture, the stack, the x position is just this.x plus this.width, divided by 2. Okay, is that right? Yeah, I think so. And then the y position, we'll deal with that in a second. Then this is the width and the height. Okay, so the width is this dot width times 2 negative this dot width divided by 2. I think that's what we set it to. And then the height, we set it to this. Actually, I don't remember what we set it to, but this dot subtabs dot size times this dot height, which I think we actually ended up with just putting get offset, didn't we? Plus this dot height, maybe? I don't remember. And then it was just the texture width, texture height. Okay, let's just try that. Okay. The width is too much. Would it be set it to? I forgot. Alright, I have it on my notepad, don't I? So it is the I didn't copy that part. Okay. It's not on my clipboard, is it? No, unfortunately not. I think I said it's something like this, though. I thought it was this dot width divided by, maybe it was divided by 4. Why is that so off? Okay, X position, Y position. This should be the width. So why is this width so completely off? Huh? Am I going insane? Oh. I think there's still some stuff going on in here. There must be. So it's doing x plus width here. No, that's fine. It's just doing the width and height. That's all. How does it know to be that size if I'm only setting it to the width? Or setting it to the width divided by 2 for that matter. Oh wait, that's the... Why is it using that width? Am I being stupid? The width should be the width of this tab. It shouldn't be so goddamn big. Why is it not listening? Okay. Because this is like the width times 2. And it's also changing the X position. Something in this GUI utils must be wrong. So the X position, we have X plus width, that's fine. X plus width, that's fine. Then we have the Y positions, which is Y and then Y again, because the Y doesn't change for the top 2 corners. And it won't be the Y position anyways. And then we have the texture X, texture Y, which shouldn't be the issue. We have the width and the height. We have the width and the height. We have the width and the height, and the width and the height. Okay, I will try reloading the game. I don't think that can't be it. Okay, here we are. Oh, not multiplayer, nope. Oh, not what I meant to do. Why? 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 I don't get it. I don't get it. It should just be using the width. Okay, I'm gonna have to print it. I don't trust it anymore. It's 30. Yeah, that's right. It is 30. So why is it not drawing it as 30? Oh, right, of course. So, right, yes, of course. So this needs to be width divided by 2. Where it's using the width in here, yes, of course. So, plus width divided by 2. Plus width divided by 2. And then this width divided by 2 here needs to be width divided by 2, width divided by 2, width divided by 2. Any other width divided by 2s? This width right here, what are you? You are also divided by 2. You are also divided by 2. Is that right? Is that all the widths divided by 2? Yes. That's correct. Okay. Now I can come back into here and do width times 2, which is now correct. Okay. That's better. Now let's put the height to, let's just try this dot height temporarily. Okay, so the height also needs to be divided by 2, of course. So height divided by 2, 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 and height divided by 2, and finally height divided by 2. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yes, okay, so that gets us the correct size. So now let's go ahead and put this height to the correct thing. So this height, I think, should just be the offset. So let's see. That's probably let's just change that to offset. Okay, this Y position is now going to be the pane here. So that gives us it at the top, right, at the very top of the screen. Now if we set it to this dot Y, that gives us it starting from here. So we don't want it starting from there. We really want it starting from the position up here. So how can I get this to be half of this width, half of this height upwards? That's I guess the question here. So can I just do negative offset divided by 2? No, I cannot. What if I can I then do, because this is only, the issue here is now do also negative tab count times tab size divided by 2. Why? And what is tab size? I don't know what tab size is. Unless you mean the height, but we tried that before and that was just completely wrong. Hello AG6, welcome to the stream. Instead of offset. Okay, but what is tab size? I assume you must just mean offset. You have to mean offset. You can't mean anything else. Hello? Tab height. Okay. This dot height. Nope. That doesn't work. Because of the white space, I guess. It has to be because of the white space. So I guess what I do times this dot height, it needs to be this dot height plus white space. I mean negative white space. Yes. Yes. Okay. But then that dies the second I change the height. So this isn't centered, it's only centered based on what we currently have. So that's no good. Because I mean, sure, I can do negative this dot height divided by 2, and that will put it in the right place temporarily. But then I mean, you're saying to remove white space, but if I remove the white space, then that doesn't exactly work either. So if I remove the white space, then it's just completely wrong. Like, not even remotely correct. It has to have the white space. That's not even, like, negotiable. So something here is still wrong. Something else needs to happen. It's because this dot height should actually be whatever this height here is. Whatever the height on the offset is, I guess. Or no, whatever is being changed from this offset. Center position plus tab height times tab count divided by 2. So this dot y plus this times the count divided by 2. I don't think so. Okay, I want to test. If I do that and then add, I don't know, 10. Right, then obviously I need a -5 from here. So that's correct if I do that. Let's go into here. Let's just get rid of D. And it's wrong instantly. But it's only wrong by what, 2? Let's add D back. Maybe it was offset when it was at D, but because it's on a larger scale, we didn't notice it. Only one way to find that out. Okay. So here we have 6. And here we have 6. Okay, so that's right. So why does that completely flop when I go ahead and remove D? What is happening when it's an odd number that is completely throwing it off? Okay, let's try this then. So center position negative the tab count is dot subtabs dot size times this dot height divided by 2. Nope. That still doesn't work because of the offset, is it? No, that just doesn't work in general. Because of the white space, isn't it? Nope. It shouldn't completely flop when I change the offset. That's just wrong. It shouldn't do that. It's offset by literally 2 pixels. No, more than 2 actually. Like 5 pixels, I think. Which is what the offset is here. So it's still relying on the offset. I bet if I -5 this will work. Or not? Huh? Why doesn't that work? Oh, I'm adding it to the wrong thing. Oops. Oh, +5. No? Okay, well, that doesn't work either. Plus white space divided by 2. Yes. I think it's slightly wrong. I think it's 1 pixel off. If it's the 1 pixel error, that's fine. Well, I mean it's not fine, but it'll have to be fine. So let's go paint.net again. So that's 8. 8, really? Okay. That's not 8, that's 4. So yeah, it's 1 pixel off. We need to figure out that 1 pixel issue. Or I guess I need to figure it out because it's probably something that I've done which is wrong. I don't see why else there would be a 1 pixel issue. Yeah, so let me just do add 1. And then now that's right. That is correct now. However, okay, that is still correct. That's still correct. Okay, that 1 pixel offset is causing issues. Oh, just minimized everything. Wait, no. It's not a 1 pixel offset that's the issue. It's more than that. It's like it's 2 pixels now. Three pixels, maybe? I mean, it works, it's just 1 pixel off. And if I do want to make this an API at some point, I don't want to have to make people hard code 1 pixel offsets or 2 pixel offsets or whatever. Like, that is ridiculously stupid. So I need to figure out why that's happening. Because I have no idea. What if I... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change white space to 0. Okay, and we'll see what this does. Plus tab count. Yeah, but the offset isn't a tab count. It's like 2 pixels. And there's more than 2 tabs. So offsetting by tab count isn't going to work. It's got to be something to do with the something to do with the white space. So I mean that works to a weird extent, but because now that's offset by, well, it's 2 pixels. Let's see, 4 pixels. How much up there? Like maybe it's probably 5 pixels wrong. Oh, let's get rid of this 2 pixels here. Okay, let's do negative. Why doesn't it like this? Why does it not like this? So, how many pixels offset is it? Negative 8? What? What? Okay, I think the hot swapping has failed already because it's not... It's not working properly. So +7. Let's go -2 from that, so +5. Why is that moving down? What are you making? I am making... Well, I'm not making anything per se, I'm fixing stuff. But I am working on the Shale Fracturer. And this stupid tab system, which I absolutely hate because maths. thing is, it's not even an offset. Okay. If I remove the offset, right, it moves too far down. So if I -5, it should move up. Oh, oops, that's the wrong thing. I meant here, -5. Why? Why is it going... It's inverted. Why is it inverted? Oh, wait. No. But why is it going down when I take away? It shouldn't work like that. That's wrong. If I take away a value, it should go up. So now it's using, okay. It's using the offset that's been given. Because that's now equal, right? There's 2 above and 2 below. How many tabs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what if it's actually this dot subtabs dot size times 2? We can test that by changing this. So if we change that to 15, no, unfortunately not. Plus tab height divided by 2 plus 1. Maybe negative instead of plus. No. Although if I don't times, oh, yes. Divided by 4. So divided by 4 works. At least temporarily. If I make there no offset, it instantly dies. So and now that should be 2 pixels up. So I don't know. I think we're just adding random things now, aren't we? And hoping it works. Okay, that one didn't work either. Apparently. I don't know. I mean, I am once again out of ideas. So, you know, I'm gonna leave this, and I'm also gonna leave this, and I'm gonna try and figure these out, I don't know, some other day. And instead, we can work on something else. So let's just add these two tabs back to get rid of those warnings. I'll look into try and figure that out some other day. Close that, close that. Okay, instead, let's do some art. I'm sure everyone would love to see me do some professional art. So, okay, no, that doesn't help. Let's go into here. Let's actually get rid of these tabs here and from here. Now, I'm going to have two tabs come out of this, so let me just save this and show the two tabs coming out. So it's going to be like this. Two tabs. I've just noticed that is the same offset from the bottom than it was. Just want to try something. Let's get rid of that +1. And let's make it +2. Oh, done it again. Okay. For now, that works. I mean, it doesn't work, but we can say it works. Anyways, these two tabs will be for different scanning things. So they're actually going to be two graphs. I forgot specifically what graphs. I'm going to have to check what I sent on Discord a while back. So I was talking about it on Discord. Just trying to find it. It was a few weeks ago, so it's gonna probably take me a hot minute. Actually, I could just search graph, can't I? I actually don't know where I was talking about it. It might have been on my server. Yes, it was. So I wanted a graph to show the let me bring up an example. We'll open link. So I wanted a graph like this. So it's like a cut down the side of the world, which will show you where the shale deposit is. Like a map, but vertically is sort of what I'm thinking for one of the graphs. And as the other graph, I wanted to use a line chart to, well, they're not called line chart, they're called like line graphs, I think, to show the current, like, the current thing. Like showing the current quality of the gas that it's just scanned. That's sort of the two graphs that I want. So now I have to make icons for both of those. I'm not sure how I can make an icon for either of those in a 16 by 16 space, but we'll give it a go. I guess for the side cut of a world, we can do something like, so first let me switch my palette to something like flat UI. No. What's this one? No, not that one. What's Hept 32? Nope, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for actually quite a big palette. Yes, this one. This is what I'm looking for. So I could have something like this. Sort of have a mountain kind of thing. And then some dirt like this. And then to grab some grass, plonk the grass on top, because that's where grass grows. Kind of like this, but maybe I could move it up a little bit. So up to the top. That'll give me more space to do something down here. So first of all, that's way too deep for the grass. The dirt, I mean, not the grass. And I could have it like 1 deep, but then that's a little weird. What I'll do, I think, is I will have it like this. And as it's going up the hill, it should get less sort of grassy. What I might do is just change that to a double, like that, yeah. No, like that, and then like that, and then like that. That's kind of what I meant. It's good enough. Yeah, I think that's good. Although maybe, because that's a little weird. Art is fun. Everyone loves art. That's too diagonal though. I think it was actually fine how it was before, like this. I think that's good. I could put grass there still. Sure. And then let's do a tree. There we go. That's actually a weird colour. I don't like that. Yeah, let's make it a little more vibrant of a green. And let's reduce the alpha a little bit. There we go. Is it better like that or like that? It's a good question. I think it's better like that, to be honest. I could even go all out like that, but that's a bit too big. I guess I could have it like this down here. Yeah, actually, okay. I'll have this one down here. And then I'll have a slightly sort of darker brown one here. And also slightly darker leaves as well. Up here. There we go. I could even... Oh dear, I thought I had anti-aliasing turned off. What? Why is that not off? I could have some water there. Why is that not getting rid of... Oh, right, because I have that alpha like that. Right. Forgot about that. Okay, there we go. I guess if it's gonna be like that, though, we need some sand, right? So we can go for like that kind of color. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, anyways. Then we could go for maybe adding some ores. I don't know how I would do that though. But I can give it a go, so I can go like that maybe. And then have some coal, which I guess is generally more in a mountain, so. And then I could have, what else? Redstone. Down here, maybe. I want to leave this space blank because that's where I'm going to put the shale. Let's also put some copper in here, I guess. Copper's fun and stuff. Okay, there we go. Oh, you need some gold as well, though. Gold is important. Everyone loves gold. I guess redstone should be the big one, because redstone is generally a bigger vein than gold. Okay. Now, let's grab a kind of this colour. Is the kind of right colour, I guess. Yeah, like that. And then maybe... I'm not sure how to make it obvious that this is what it is. I could just draw an arrow to it. I think that would be really strange. Yeah, that kind of works actually. Let's just add it on a new layer, and let's go like let's change the opacity a little bit. Never mind, we'll lose the opacity. Doesn't need to be here. Does that make sense? I think that kind of makes sense. Okay, no, nearest neighbor. No, it kind of just fitted where it was a lot more. I could get rid of this part here. I can feel that my mouse clicks aren't always registering, and it's really annoying. Every so often it just completely ignores my mouse clicks. Like that. And in fact now it's just not doing anything. Okay, but I could have it like that, or I could just... I kind of want to just yeet the layer around this. It's weird. Yeah, that'll do. I could maybe have this be an animation, like bobbing up and down, pointing to it. Hello Basti, welcome to the stream. We've given up trying to figure out the math. It didn't work, couldn't get it to work. I mean, it almost kind of worked, but not really, so we gave up. Or, well, I gave up, but yeah, still. Okay, let's fill this in a stronger red. Maybe a deeper red as well? No. Okay, well, that works. It's not great. I mean, maybe I could add some, like, texturing to this. I guess I could do that. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take me too long. I'm not going to do much to it. Nothing extremely special. Yeah, I mean, kinda need help with it, but like... Also, yes. I'll look at it again in a second. Just wanna finish this. So that's the stone, and then I'll do this. Oh, let's get rid of the arrows so that we can do it up here as well. Okay, then let's go back to this again. I don't remember exactly how shale looks. So I'm just going to have to hope that this is how it looks, because I have completely forgotten. That'll do. I'll just add some quick noise to the dirt as well, because dirt is a noisy boy. It's very dirty. And some darkness as well. Maybe a little too noisy. Okay. Well, I at least need to put some grey in here, because for some reason Minecraft put grey in the dirt. I don't know why. Like, there's just grey specks in the dirt. It's a weird thing, but they do it. I guess I could put it next to the stone to sort of blend it in. Yeah, that actually kind of works. Let's just add some noise to the grass as well, because grass. Okay, that will do for now. I'll probably change it again later. Okay, so the math. Yes, this is the math. Now, help me figure it out. It is meant to center these two inside of this box. Well, no, it's meant to draw the box around these widgets so that the box is centered, like right here in the center of this main tab. We can do the height, that's easy, but it's getting this whole box area to center, to have its center point here. That's what we can't do. And we have tried a huge amount of things. I mean, we're very close. It's almost there, to be honest. But it doesn't work as we currently have it. Yeah, it's centered right now, but if I change any of these numbers, it will break. Like if I want to change the offset on the top and bottom, so let's say 25, it breaks. Because it only works with a specific offset. I guess actually something like that offset could be put into here, but either way. I actually kind of want that to not be 10. I want it to be like 20. Yeah, that's a better amount of space, I think. But then, obviously, that doesn't work. And if I add a third tab, it wouldn't work anyways. I can't have decimals. You can't blit with a float, so that won't work. Also, it's not that amount. Like, if I try to -10 on the Y, look, if I do 10 instead of this 3, that doesn't work. In fact, that's the wrong way around. If I do -10, that doesn't work. If I do, yeah, it just doesn't work. Don't have a 50 offset? What are you on about? We've never had a 50 offset. Okay, I don't know what you're on about. Whatever. Either way, this does not work. So I'm just gonna remove that because it's useless. It doesn't work. It's better to start from square one. Okay, while you're figuring that out, because I have no idea how to figure it out, I'm gonna do I don't really know what to call these. Okay, I will explain how the box should look. So, the box should be around these two tabs. That's it. That's all it needs to be. The X is fine. Like, the width is fine, the X is fine. But it's not in the right position. So we'll call that world, and then we'll call this quality, or we'll call it I forgot what I named it. Let me just check in Discord again. Okay, so I actually called it, I referred to it as a visible display. Sure, world display, I guess. Let's rename this to world display tab, and let's rename this to quality tab. At least nothing in here is wrong. I'm actually quite surprised we got this to work so quickly. This quad split texture. I thought it would be much harder than it was, but yeah, it wasn't that bad actually. What's wrong here? Oh right. I'm gonna remove that. Yeah, that's no longer very useful. Alright. And I'm going to move this to my GUI utils. And make that public. And go GUI utils. Because I'm going to use that a lot. I'm definitely going to use that quite a lot. Need to save. Do you have a repo? No. All you need to know, I guess, is that you have a... Okay, let me make a mock-up of what I want to say here. Okay, so you have a GUI of whatever size, that doesn't matter. And then you have just a thing, right? It can be anywhere, it doesn't matter. And then you have two things which are in the correct position. That's really bad. I guess you just have a thing, and then you need to make this thing here centered on this thing here. That's it. It's just I think it's very easy. I think I'm looking at it in a way which makes it more complicated than it is. Yeah, because then inside of here you have your two tabs. Hey, that's kind of sus. Okay. Like that. But the positioning of these two tabs is already in the correct place. So the only part to figure out is the positioning of this box. Because we already have the height. The height is fine. That's just whatever's in here. So it's just getting it to work for that height and this Y position. Or no. Yeah, this Y position, which is the position of this. So this is the Y position. And you know the size of the green box? Yeah. That is, well, whatever's in here. I mean, we could just store that as a variable somewhere. That doesn't need to be directly passed into here. So yeah, we have that. Yeah, I mean, I guess all we need is to find... We just need to find this position right here. Here. Because this is irrelevant here. And this is irrelevant, I think, at least. We have the height of this. Height. Protyping. Yeah, and we have the Y position of this, so Y pos. Man, I'm so good at typing with a mouse. Well, I guess it's not typing. I'm so good at writing with a mouse. I should change this to write with a mouse as well, shouldn't I? Here. Yeah, that actually wasn't so bad. Anyways. Oh, no! Bruh. I just got rid of that art I was just doing. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. I literally just got rid of that. And I don't think this makes backups. Does it make backups? Let me Google it. If it doesn't, that is fat rips. Make backups. No. Okay. That is unfortunate, I must admit. Tab Y is equal tab Y plus the height divided by the sub-tab height divided by 2. What? Huh? It's dot Y. Okay. Okay. What is tab Y? We don't have such thing as tab Y. You must mean this dot Y. Okay. This dot Y plus this dot height divided by 2 negative sub-tab height. I assume you mean this dot offset divided by 2. Let's try that. No. Yeah, offset is the height of the green box, which, yeah, I got rid of that now, but, yeah. So that's not right, and I think that's because, once again, the white space, right? It has to be the white, no, because there isn't any white space right now. So it can't be that. Yeah, I have offset plus 20 as the height. Offset plus, oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. Int height equal offset plus 20. And then this and this. That does work for those two. Okay, let's add beans. And let's add ham. Okay. Let's go beans, ham. Yeah, I think that's centered. Okay. Then let's get rid of ham, because only beans are good. Okay, that works. And then let's just put this, get rid of the beans. Sorry, beans. Bruh. Okay. 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 We spent like possibly like 2 hours trying to get that to work. And you just came in here in like 5 minutes and figured that out. Okay. Okay. I have no words. But that won't work if I add white space. Like if I redo the white space, because we want the white space to be 2, that won't work. Let's see. Oh right, of course I need to add quality tab back. But how does that work for white space? No, that can't be working. No, that's got to be offset weirdly. I think to get it to work with white space, it just has to be okay, wait. Height is equal to offset plus 20. Oh right. Plus white space times this dot subtabs dot size. Okay, so yeah, that now does indeed work for white space. Fantastic. But there is one issue. I need to figure out this thingy. And this is going to kill me as well. So x plus width. The width is fine. The issue here is with this part. So I guess I just need to redo this equation up here. That will give me the top Y position. No, that'll give me the height. Oh no, wait, never mind. I'm an idiot. Let's copy this. Paste it. Okay, and oh no. Oh no. Doesn't like that. Why doesn't it like that? Am I not meant to negative white space? I think I am. I am. So why is that not working? So we have the X position is fine. The Y position, the Y position is not fine. Right, because it's using this. Oh, it doesn't like that. What if I just don't divide by 2? Okay, nope. So it just needs to be this dot Y. Okay, for that to be up here. That means it's because of the negative height that it's up there. So what if I add heights? No, that's all the way down here. Got to use height instead of offset. So this dot height. No, that's not right. I think it's got to be height divided by 2. No. With it like this, that puts it here, so right in the middle. I need to get this top tab's position. So what I guess I can just do is a little cheaty. This dot sub tabs 0, or it's a list, isn't it? Dot get 0 dot Y. Yeah, that works. I feel like that's a little cheaty, but you know what? It works. I'll take it. You know, I probably could have just used that for this as well, couldn't I? Now that I think about it. If I have the first tab's position, I feel like I definitely could have used that, but oh well. It's probably better to calculate it this way anyways. So, now I need to redo that texture again, because I've lost it, so I need to redo it. That's going to be kind of annoying, but it should be okay, I guess. I mean, it's just like this, and then like this. And then there's a mountain. And then there's some dirt, because dirt is yes. do some grass. Make sure to check whether the subtabs list is empty or something like this.subtabs is empty. I mean, yeah, but like it won't be empty. like it could be empty, but it won't be empty. So that's a different colour from what I used before, isn't it? It needs to be more yellow. Sand is more yellow. And then we did a blue, nice deep blue, with like, I think it was 200 and something transparency. Although we wouldn't actually want it to be transparent. We would want something behind it. So like sand. Yeah, like that. And then I don't know whether it should sort of go under like that. I guess yes. And then we can have our trees. So 1, 2, 3. So a nice green colour. And let's turn transparency down. Put it like that. And then let's create a spruce type kind of tree. And it would be like this. There we go. Pretty simple. Then we can go for doing all the ores again. Although I'm actually gonna do this part first, so go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay, let's give it some noise. And then let's go darker as well. Maybe a little more grey actually. Okay, and then let's add some like grey coloured stuff. Let's do the same with the grass. Let's actually first make it a little more desaturated. here. There we go. I like that. Add some noise to the sand because sand is very noisy. Okay, let's add some noise to the stone. There we go. Let's do some lighter stuff as well. That's a little too light. Okay, that's all right. It's still very noisy though. I think maybe the difference in color is too much. So I'm gonna tone down those darker colors. Then I'm going to go back to the lighter colors. I'm going to tone down the lighter colors. I think that's a little better. This tree is way too vibrant. That should be a bit better. Oh, why does it do that? Okay, there we go. Now let's add our shale. So we can do that about here. Doesn't really matter how it looks. Just add some ores, because ores are cool. Even though half of these ores won't even generate in my mod, but we don't need to talk about that. Coal. Just some coal up here. Iron. Okay, and we can have lapis down here. Oh, that's a little too bright. Okay, and we'll do copper. I honestly don't know what Y level copper generates at, so we'll put it there. And what was the other one? I'm missing one. Gold, of course. Okay, let's just add a layer. Let's go bright red. Go nice fat arrow. That's maybe a little too fat. Have you ever thought about creating a community mod where everyone could do something? I've already done one of those. And I do plan to do another, because it was quite good, actually. Yeah, we did one of those a few months ago. I forgot exactly when. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when I did it, now that I think of it. But it wasn't too long ago. Let's also do the sky. Shall I do a sky? I guess so. Oh, oops. Yeah, I think that looks okay as a sky. Shall I do a good stereotypical sun as well? Sure, whatever. There we go. I hope there'll be another one, but with a theme. Without a theme, it was just chaos. I mean, chaos isn't a bad thing. Chaos is great. I love chaos. I want to do a cloud, but I don't know how to do a cloud without it being weird in this context. No, let's not do clouds. Okay, there we go. Anything else I need to add here? Let's see. Maybe the water could have some noise to it. Or maybe it could be deeper as it goes down. That could actually be kind of nice. There we go. I won't do any noise to the sky because that doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's make this an animation. So let's image, canvas size. Let's go 64, probably only just 4 frames. I doubt it'll need anything special. There we go, and paste. There we go. Let's add this arrow back. Let's add it down to this one. Oh, I meant to copy that. So it was there, and then let's add it here as well. Okay, let's add another 2 frames then. So we'll go to 80 and then to 96. Let's copy this background. There we go. And again, let's copy the arrow, paste it down to there, and then down to, we'll go all the way down into it. Okay, let's save. I'll save it as a PDN first. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Let's do that. So I'll go to my... Oh, I think I just crashed File Explorer. Maybe I won't be saving it. Okay, no, there we go. I'll go to Icons. And I'll just call, you know, I don't need it to be a PDN. That's just stupid. Let's not have it be a PDN. Let's save it properly. In here. So let's go icons. And we'll call this I really don't know what to name it. What did I call it in here? World display. Okay, well, world side, I guess, would be a better name. And once I've got this in the game, that's probably going to be the end of this stream. So let's copy this. I'm going to paste it here. And just get rid of that because we already have that. And I'll call this world side icons.world side. And we'll use the world display tab there. So it's animatable icon. I think that'll be fine. I think I did it so that that would work. Add widget animatable texture. Is that erroring? I assume it's erroring because this doesn't exist. Terminate. There we go. Okay, let's test it. Right. Oh, wait, no, this needs to be new resource location. I guess I could give it a error, sort of PNG as the default location would be better. So yeah, I mean that's going to be about it for this tutorial. But not tutorial. I'm not doing a tutorial. What an idiot. For this stream. Presuming this works, which I'm 95% sure it will. Let's just double check though. There's no reason why it wouldn't work. Oh dear. Oh my god, it didn't work. Oh, wait. That's because I haven't refreshed, so the texture didn't exist. Darn it. Let's try again. I hope that was the case. I mean, I didn't check, but I think that was probably the case. Yeah. Would that have been the case? I forgot how I did this animatable texture. How did it work? Well, we'll see. There's only one way to know if it works or not. Nope. Okay, why not? Tab width, because this.tabs 5 is equal null. Why on earth would this.tabs 5 be null? It's quite clearly a new... Okay, wait. This.tabs 5. How is that null? Huh? Oh. Oh, oops. I see. That makes sense. I need to do that here as well then. There we go. That's probably not going to have the right position. No, that should have the right position. Okay. I knew I shouldn't have jinxed it when I said I'll end the stream if this works. Because now it's never going to bloody work. it's using the... Oh god, that hasn't worked at all. Why? That hasn't worked at all. That's just going up and down the texture. Why on earth would it do that? Oh, I put the wrong image width and height in. I'm so silly. What was it? 96, I think. Still not working. Was it not 96? Did I change it? Oh, I guess. I guess this isn't going to be using the same position as just what the tabs are. No, it's 1630. You have to put the height of one of them. No, I have to put the full height of them. It's 16 by 96. Right? Was it 16? Let me check. I'm guessing it's not. And that's why it's not working. It's 16 by 96. I don't think I need the PNG MC meta, because I don't think I calculated it like that. Also, this frame rate is completely wrong, but ignore that. Okay, I think I'm going to have to kind of rewrite how I do animatable textures to get this to work. So, yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys found it useful or enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye.